Hey guys, it's Heaven
and Miles.
and tonight we are going to do a video on what it's like to live with your significant other. We also want to apologize that we haven't been posting. We've been going through some really rough personal problems, but now we are a-okay and we're back but better than ever. So, and side note, we are going to be eating because my mom just bought us food, but that's fine. So don't mind us. But let's get this video started. Everyone knows that me and Miles weren't living with each other for a couple months.
For 6 months. 6 whole ass months.
6 months we did not live with each other, so we were doing a distance relationship.
Well, it'd be 5 months.
5 months because we weren't together. But, we did spend a couple months not living together, so he was in Commerce City and I was in Denver, which is
Rough.
it was rough. But back in August, he finally moved in with me, so we didn't have to wait until November. Do you want to start about how you feel about it?
How I feel about it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. Like, I see you when I wake up and when I go to sleep.
It's not over phone.
It's not over FaceTime. We're not having to deal with, like, the FaceTime calls, like, dropping.
I don't want a
But-
mosquito bite.
I find it really amazing because, like, I wake up with you in the morning and I go to sleep with you at night. And the rough thing about it is that you have to deal with the arguments face to face and you don't know if you're gonna break up right then and there and then have to be kicked out. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like, it's good, and then like the only bad thing about it is that I'm afraid of is to have an argument face to face and being kicked out, because I've wanted to live with you for a
Can you
while.
give me a napkin? I love it. Like you said, we get to wake up to each other every morning and go to sleep to each other every night. Even when we're mad at each other. Even we're mad at each other, we still go to bed happy. Like, we don't stay mad at each other for long, and that's what I love about our relationship.
Yeah, we can never stay mad at each other. Like, we'll argue so fucking bad. Or, yeah, we'll argue really bad. And then, like, 5 seconds later, we're fine.
Like, hey, let's go get food. But, the bad part is about it is that, like, we do have to handle our arguments face to face, which is something we're not used to, because I argue a lot. So I kind of feel bad for him. It's because I'm just constantly starting arguments. Like, what do I want to argue about today? Like, your hair looks weird. Go fix it. You got little pieces sticking up. Go comb that down. So one day we're going to have, like, a really bad argument, and I'm going to just lose my shit. Living with him has put me to the test as to how to handle my anger.
I'm really understanding, and, like, I have faith in her that she'll handle her shit. Every other person would have left, and I know that because her anger is really bad. Like, it gets really bad, and she'll, like, get to the point where she's about to, like, flip her shit. Like, literally flip her shit. And it's like, I heard that shit. You okay?
No, that hurted.
I heard it.
But I didn't learn it.
Oh, but yeah, I have faith in her that she could get her anger under control,
My food's falling, guys.
and I'm proud of her for getting her anger somewhat under control. But yeah, I love living with her. I enjoy it a lot because we could just have moments where we're literally fucking around with each other and, like, play fighting. And then we got our little kid over here. Look, I'll show you guys. It's a little kid right there.
Don't mind the mop bucket. We were cleaning the room.
Yeah, we were cleaning today. But, yeah. It's put a test to both of us because we've both been in really bad relationships to where, like, once you guys argue, you're done. Like, first started dating, we had an argument. We broke up, and 2 months later we came back.
Mind you, I was in a whole ass relationship.
Yeah. We talked, like we didn't like get together right away because she was in a relationship and so was I. It's put a test to both of us, and I'm really happy that we both could just get through our arguments. One thing I'd say is this is a relationship advice, right?
It's like relationship advice as to how to living with your significant other. Like, you guys are gonna have ups and downs.
Hella. Like, we're almost a year.
This month will be our February, March, April, May.
7th, Feb.
Our 7th month together. Which is crazy, because I never thought we would last this long.
I never fucking thought we would either. We've been through a lot in this last 6 months, and I'm really surprised we've just, like, come back, you know? Like, our arguments are always bad. Well, not always, but, like, some of them get so fucking bad, especially if we're both in a bad mood. So, it's just... Okay.
And then we just argue over, like, little things.
I have a big-ass head, so... Yeah, we argue. I mean, like, when we argue, sometimes we'd, like, fuck around with each other, and then, like, we'd start an argument.
I personally cannot take a joke.
Yeah, you can't. But it's okay. You're still my little baby. I love you. But, one thing I'd say about living with your significant other, just, like, message them a lot. Just, like, be around them a lot. Oh, it's so fucked up. It's amazing, it is. I enjoy it a lot.
Another thing we learned is that what buttons to push with each other.
Yeah. We've gotten a lot of people saying that we shouldn't be together because we're quote-unquote toxic. And
You know what?
I don't think we're toxic at all, because every relationship goes through struggles, arguments, breakups. Nobody's perfect. I believe that we have a future, because if we could argue so bad and then 5 seconds later come back and be like, hey, get through this and fucking go get something to eat, you know? Like, that is one fucking thing that I love, is that we could go so far in an argument but come back stronger.
Side note, peep our necklaces. You know.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah. I just gotta know how to compromise with a lot of things. Everyone who personally knows us from like social media or in person knows exactly how we are. We are really kind-hearted people, but you know, when it comes down to having to cut someone off or treat someone how they treat us, another thing is that you guys will learn who your real friends are. No matter if they like your significant other or not, they're still gonna be happy for you. Or like if you're going through personal issues, you'll know who's there for you and who's not, or who's there for you and who's not by who checks up on you. That's literally
what I had to learn the time that I was gone for like almost a month.
Most of the time your significant other will be the only person there for you, because they see the struggles that you're going through and they're just trying to be there to help you. Like, he goes through things and I try to be there for him. I go through things and he tries to be there for me, but we both don't know how to open up. We don't know how to communicate. If you truly love your significant other, you'll work it out. Because we wouldn't be here right now if we didn't love each other or see a future with each other. Another thing, you guys will have people that tell you that, oh, you're too young to be living with your partner, or you guys
to be engaged.
Like, what we choose to do, we choose to do.
If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That's on us, not you guys. We're not gonna listen because that's our choice, and that's on us. If it doesn't work and we end up breaking up, or you know, getting a divorce in the future, then we know, like, to slow shit down, be friends still,
and just support each other.
Exactly.
Like, that's what we did when we weren't together. Is he supported me with all of my relationships, and I'm not as much because I just didn't like his ex.
Yeah, the thing is like, I would always be there for her. Patience. You gotta have patience with each other.
You guys also have to have trust. If your significant other wants to go out and hang out with their friends, trust them that they're not gonna do anything. You guys don't need each other's passwords. You guys don't need to know, like, anything too deep. As long as you guys trust each other enough to have your space, that's all that matters. At the end of the day, you guys know who you truly love, and you wouldn't do anything to ruin what you have. Like, if your family likes your significant other, don't do anything to ruin that. You guys can have friends, you guys can go out. You don't have to be with each other 24/7. But on the other hand, we still don't have fucking friends. So, and the one friend we do have
is literally her fucking sister. Quote unquote.
Well, and Skylar.
And Skylar, yeah.
That's about it. It's my sister and an old school friend. That's about it. Like, don't get me wrong. The friends that I do have, they're not even friends. They're family. But they also have their own lives, so they don't really come around.
Yeah. But that's fine. You know.
Everyone has their own lives, you know?
When we got together, we lost a lot of friends. Due to us being together.
Cut off people that I felt like weren't supporting us in anything, or were just negative. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Don't jump up there, Nala.
Look at her. Look at her. Going from a quote-unquote long-distance relationship that, you know, going from miles away from each other and then, like, coming together, it's so fucking hard. Like, we're not used to this. We're not used to seeing each other 24/7. Like, I don't know.
We're used to being over FaceTime or texting.
But then again, we would always argue.
Let me love you.
We would always argue because it'd only be over FaceTime. Our arguments have gotten better. We don't argue as much. We don't, you know. It's just.
You guys, we gotta advertise our cat because she's just the cutest. You guys aren't gonna get far if you sit there mad at each other and you don't know why.
And if you guys just, like, put effort and, like, communicate and shit.
You guys are gonna have a long-lasting relationship.
Yeah.
I mean,
go out, do shit with each other, you know, every once in a while, you know, you don't.
Or even just stay home and order something and watch fucking Netflix.
Yeah.
That's always a date. You guys don't have to go out.
Yeah.
Because if you're antisocial, like us, you won't. Like, if you're antisocial like us, you guys won't like being out in public around everyone because then you start getting anxious and claustrophobic. But, like, you know, we struggle with staying out in public for too long.
I can't do that. Like, I will flip my shit. I can't even go on a bus without having an anxiety attack.
It's true. But, like, we attempt to go out.
We try.
We really do. But it's also harder because he doesn't know anybody down here. He doesn't know his way down here. And I, on the other hand, can just be like, oh yeah, if you go here, here, and here, then you'll end up here.
You know, I think the one thing that brought us really together is knowledge.
Yeah, our cat really did bring us together. Don't know how, but you know, like, animals do have that effect on us.
She really did. Like, though she, like, meows at us, like, whenever we pick her up or whatever, but, like...
Or she don't let us go to sleep.
She just brought us together and, like... You know, we're just... Come here, Nala.
She's giving herself a bath.
The one thing I love about Nala is she don't want water in her bowl. She has to have it out of the fucking sink.
Or she won't eat her food when we have ours. Like, just earlier, she was trying to eat my hamburger. Yeah. I was like, no, that's my food. No. Our cat is very special. Like, you guys are going to have a long-ass relationship if you just support each other. And I mean, don't rush into moving in with each other right away, which we didn't do.
Yeah.
We waited a couple months. We were gonna wait until his birthday, or at least a week before his birthday. And make sure your family likes the person you're with, because then it's just gonna be awkward if they don't. And that's one thing I'm thankful for, is my family likes him.
It's like one of the best things. Yeah. But also, we don't know how to put our Instagram, right here.
Once we get a better camera and a better computer, we will learn a lot of things. But for right now, we will link our Instagrams, our Snapchats, and if you guys want to follow us on Facebook, we'll link those too.
In the description.
In the
below.
hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification so you guys get notified every time we post.
Alright, well, is that all?
Yeah.
Alright,
We
well,
love you guys. Thanks for always supporting us in our decisions. And we hope that we can help you guys in some way. If you have questions, always feel free to DM us on Instagram and we'll always answer.
posting every
We can post every Monday and Friday.
Monday and Friday at
8:30. We will hope to have a new video every Monday and Thursday up by 8:30. If not, we'll always have it up the next day due to us just always being busy.
Yeah. Plus editing. Well, let's not make this any longer. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that bell.
Post notifications.
And
We'll hope to have another video up by Friday.
yeah.
Alright, bye guys.
Peace out.